You have to answer me clearly. You answer me clearly, okay?
Yes, yes sir, yes sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Mercy Honesto Parugao.
Your marital status? Are you married or single?
I am married woman.
You are married, and
Yes.
what is your age?
35 years old.
35. Your height and your weight?
My height is 5'1". My weight is 50 grams.
50 kilogram, okay. How
Yes.
many children do you have?
Sir?
How many children do you have?
2, boy and girl.
Oh, I see. You got two, one boy and one girl.
Yes.
How old are they?
12 years old the girl and 14 years old the boy.
When is your birthday?
December 24, 1981.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Now you want to come overseas to work. Have you got the permission from your husband or from your parents or from anybody that is going to?
For every day I want to work. I want to go back work.
Okay, but you must get the permission from your husband because you are married. Is it? Have you got the permission from your husband or from your mother?
All thing is there with me, no problem. Because I need to handle my responsibility for my daughter and for
I
my
see.
family.
Okay, but have your husband give you the blessing to go overseas to work?
Yeah, my husband is too much problem.
No problem,
Because
Okay.
he needs to go work. I'm only one.
Okay, now you got two children here, 12 and 14 years old. When you go overseas to work, who is going to look after your children?
My husband.
Your husband. And what is your husband job now? What is his job?
No.
He is not working. So your husband will look after your children.
Yeah, he's looking only for my 2 kids.
Look after your 2 kids, but has he agreed to look after your 2 kids? Has your husband agreed to?
Yes?
Has your husband agreed to allow you to go overseas to work?
For him, I already understand. I'm working in outdoor. My children,
Oh, I see.
accept that because
That means he understand that you want to go overseas to work, and he has agreed to allow you to work, lah. Am I right?
I'm willing to work.
No, you're willing to work, but your husband, has he given you the consent?
He's willing also to work.
He's willing. Are you mentally prepared to go overseas to work now? You have been.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are ready. You are ready to go to work overseas, lah.
Yes.
And there's somebody to look after your kids. Your husband is ready to
Yeah.
look after your kids,
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now you say you're mentally prepared. That means you won't change your mind.
Sir, I can ask something.
Yes.
How many family my employer? How many kids?
I see. How many people in the house if I have an employer for you? Okay, I've not got the employer for you yet. I have got a lot of employers here waiting to employ the age from Philippines, but I'm not sure who will choose you. See? Because that's why I have to interview now. Then after that, I let the employer see. Anybody thinks that you're suitable because you have to do your interview well. See, now I'm interviewing you. So you have to answer me honestly, clearly, and so that the employer will choose you. Do you know that? But generally, I let you know the employers in Malaysia, they don't have many people in the house. Normally, they have around 4 to 5 person in the house. Normally 2 kids, probably the sir, mom, and maybe they have the father or the mother in the house. If the father and mother in the house, they don't need your help. They will be able to help you. So you don't have to worry too much about the Malaysian family here. They are very small family. Okay, I think Hong Kong is the same, but I think Middle East, I'm not sure. I think Middle East sometimes they have very big families, and they have got 3 or 4 domestic helpers in one house. I think that is what's happening in the Middle East. But in Malaysia and even Singapore, Hong Kong, most of the families, they have small families. So you don't have to worry too much. But when I get an employer for you, the employer will call you up, and then you can also ask the employer.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Because we want to make sure that you are mentally prepared to work. You're mentally prepared to
Yeah.
work for that employer. Maybe to look after children or to look after elderly, to do the housework.
Thank
But now I'm interviewing you generally. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is your educational level?
For high school graduate, sir, and I have 6 months only secretary only.
Oh, you were a secretary of 6 months. High school, how many years?
High school, sir, is 4 years only. That.
Oh, so you finished your high school, okay, and then you went for a secretarial course, right?
I'm learning only for my course 6 months only because that time my parents
Okay,
died.
okay. Now I want to know your experiences. What are the experience you have?
For me, sir, experience.
Experience in Philippines, in overseas. Can you let me know your experiences?
Okay. My experience, I can handle everything for my job. I learn cook. And then I have experience also care for the children because I work in Hong Kong. I care the newborn baby also. And I work in Saudi Arabia. I care the old woman. Only the old woman I care.
Okay, I just want you to define everything clearly. Now you have the experience, you say Hong Kong, Saudi, Oman. Can you tell me which country you went first?
For me, I love I care the old woman.
No.
I feel
Which country you went to work first? You say you have gone to Oman, Saudi, Hong Kong. Which country?
Oman, I work in Oman, sir.
Okay,
all
one thing at a
around.
time.
Feel
Wait, just a minute.
everything.
Can you listen to me? Okay, you went to Oman to work. What year you were working in Oman?
I'm working in Oman.
What year?
2010,
Two.
2012.
Okay, you finish your contract?
Yeah, I finished already contract.
How many years you work there?
2 years and 4 months.
Okay, 2 years and 4 months. What was your
Yes.
job there in Oman? What was your job?
Cook, clean, wash, air.
In Oman, you do cooking,
Yes,
cleaning. That means household chores lah.
yes.
And
And aeroning.
I see. That also count the household chores lah. What you mean is that you do the washing of the clothing, you do the ironing. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about looking after children or babies or elderly
all
people in
All
Oman?
the son of my employer that time is all big. Is 12 years old, the eldest.
12 years old is the eldest of the kid in this family in Oman.
Yes.
They got only one kid?
The children of my madam is only 4.
They got 4 kids.
Yes. All big.
Huh?
All big.
Which one? No, you.
Because the others have a family.
Huh?
Only 4 children I have stay in house for my employer in Oman. The other I have 3 children.
No. I want you to go one thing at a time. You don't talk about the others first. Okay? It's very complicating if you start to talk about the others. Now I'm actually going through with you on Oman. Later on, another country. One thing at a time. In Oman, you do cooking, you do household chores, and what are the other work? Like for instance, looking after children. Do you look after children?
No. Almost big all. Nothing.
I see. Oh, they have grown up. The children in the Oman where you work for that family, the children all grown up. How big were the children? How old were the children?
12 years old the eldest and another so much big.
12 years old and?
That 12 years old the eldest.
I know, 12 years old. Do you look after him?
No, because he's already big.
12 years old already big. I see. That means 12 years old, he's independent. He can look after himself lah. He doesn't need your help, is it?
Dependent. Always I look my madam only.
You look after your madam. What do you do to look after your madam? Is he very old? Is he cannot walk or what?
Not because she's too much bigger. She's want to go in mall to buy something.
Ah, I see. You assist her. Maybe you assist her to go shopping. You assist her in the
Yes,
household chores. You assist her in the
yes,
cooking. Am I right?
yes,
Okay. So in other words, in Oman, your experiences are in the housework, cooking, and
yes.
the
Airing,
general.
washing.
I see. The general tidiness of the house. Am I right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next country you work is in where? Hong Kong, right?
Hong Kong. Since
Okay.
already I'm starting work for them is only one child, 2 years old, and then I have expecting baby. I care the newborn baby.
I see. In Hong Kong, you have to look after a 2-year-old child.
And then the newborn baby.
Newborn baby
I have,
was wait.
yes, I
The,
care also.
oh, I see. In Hong Kong, your job you look after a newborn baby and a
Yes,
two-year-old baby.
yes.
And what was your job in looking after the baby?
The maybe the children is sleeping. I cleaning, cooking,
No, no, no. Wait,
washing,
wait, wait, wait. That is another thing. Look after a baby. What was your job?
cleaning,
No, cleaning. You
cooking.
don't. When you look
All
after a
around
baby,
cooking.
you don't do all this cleaning. What I mean is that, do you actually help to bathe the baby, change diaper for the baby, feed the baby, make meal for
All
the
me,
baby, sleep with the baby? Do you do all this?
all me. I
Uh,
do everything that
can you
for.
can you
Yes,
do the job as a nanny?
I I do the job all that, sir.
No,
Because the mother and the father is already working.
they are
I'm
all
alone
working.
together with
Okay,
it.
that means in Hong Kong, they have a family. The sir, the mom, they're working. So they leave the
Yes,
two children to you. The one is
yes.
a
And this
baby,
is
and the other
the
is
mother-in-law looking with me.
huh?
The mother-in-law for my madam is looking with me.
The you mean the madam is not working?
The madam is working.
Then
The
how?
mother-in-law is mama. She's looking with me.
Oh, the mama actually is in the house. So she
Yes,
is the one together with you and also maybe help you and supervise you in the house. Am I right?
yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in other words, in Hong Kong there are 5 person in the house. Sir, mom,
No,
huh?
6 person, sir. 6 person.
Six
Is the
person. Sir,
Hong Kong
mom,
and mama.
Kong Kong and mama, I see. And the two, one baby and one child. The child is 2 years old. The baby
Yes,
is newborn.
yes. And the
Okay.
two old woman and
Okay, the two old women, are they invalid or are they able to walk whereby you don't have to look after them? They are all by themselves?
no, she's looking only with me to give advice what we do with
I
her.
see. So they are actually able people. They can actually help you and assist you and you also assist them. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now I have a family. They are looking for a nanny to look after the house and to do housework and especially to look after a baby who is going to be born in 2 months' time, somewhere in April, in 3 months' time. Okay? The
Yes,
baby is going to be
yes,
born
sir.
in 3 months. Do you think you can do the job of a nanny? A nanny, that means first and foremost, you must be able to look after the baby independently. See, they have got like the akong and mama in the house, but these akong and mama sometimes they go out, so they want you to be in the house to look after the baby. You must be very careful with the baby because they're going to love the baby very very much. It's the first baby, and they want
Yes,
somebody who is very responsible to look after the baby. Do you think you
yes.
can do the job as a nanny?
For me, sir, I focus for the children. I told my madam, the children is not sleeping. I focus for them. The children is sleeping. I do the cleaning,
I
washing.
see. That is the logistic that you have to plan for yourself lah. I see when the children are sleeping, then you do other jobs. So that part you
Yes,
have to be clever, and I think you are clever on that. You have so many years of experience. That one actually is logistic. So if you do your logistic well, everything runs well. Because if the children is not sleeping, then it's difficult. You do the job, the child cry is very difficult. Okay, so that part I think you should be able to do well. But in this case, I want to find out from you. Can you actually act like a nanny for the house? To be, there will be another maid in the house. There are two domestic helpers in the house.
Only me. I'm not so hard, pero for me, I do everything I can.
This one, the house is quite big. It's not like Hong Kong, where the house is very small. This house is quite
Yes.
big, and they got two domestic helpers. They want one domestic helper just to be fully responsible for the baby, like a nanny. You see? Do you think you can do the job?
For me, sir, I do everything, sir, because for me, I can handle because I
I
have
see.
only
Okay, now do you think you can handle a baby carefully and properly?
For me, sir,
Uh-huh.
I can handle, sir.
You can. Okay, now in Hong Kong, you say there was a newborn baby. So when you
Yes.
went there, how old was the baby? Was it really newborn or was it a few months old?
No, it's newborn baby, and then I care for them.
Okay. What was your job with the newborn baby? Do you bathe the baby?
I clean the body, all the.
That means you shower. You shower the baby.
Yes.
What about feeding? Feeding? Do you make the milk?
Feeding, I make also in food for baby.
You
I
cannot
do
give food.
that.
When the baby is newly born, I don't think you can give food. You can only give milk. Why are you giving food?
I make the food for the baby.
What food do you make for the baby?
The like the pumpkin, the what?
I see. That is a few
You
months
know,
old baby. I think if newborn,
the,
I don't think you can give that. So in other words, it's newborn. If it's newborn, you only give the baby milk, right? If it's newborn.
Yes.
And later on,
Milk.
probably you make some semi solid food. Am I right?
do that.
So,
I put the blender.
okay, when you were in Hong Kong, when you were there, the baby was newborn. So when you left, the baby was, I think, more than 1 year old. Am I right?
I did the baby is 1 year and 2 months.
Okay, so that means she can or he can eat solid food. So you have experience in newborn baby up to maybe 2 or 3 years old. That means you
Yes.
can take care of a baby to a child that is maybe 2 years old, 3 years old, or even 5 years old. Once the child is more than 2 years old, I think it's already quite simple. It's only the baby, you know. Are you willing to sleep with the baby?
For me, sir,
Yes.
no problem.
No
because I
problem.
like your
Okay.
baby.
Have you ever slept with the baby before? Your own baby or your employer's
Yeah.
baby? Have you slept with your
For
employer's
my
baby?
employer in Hong Kong is I'm not sleep them. Only morning and night. The baby sleeping night. She's sleeping beside the mother.
What about the daytime? Does the baby sleep with you when the mother is working?
Because yes, because my room is too much little only.
I see. Yeah, okay. So the baby cannot sleep with you because the room is very small. Okay? But
Yes.
whatever it is, you will be able to shower the baby, feed the baby,
Yeah, I do that.
change
I do
the
that.
diaper for the baby, and when the baby cry, what do you do?
No, I make laughing.
Huh?
I make laughing, sir.
You mean you make the baby happy? Is that what you mean?
Yes. I
Okay.
don't want crying.
Yeah, but sometimes the baby cry because they're hungry or sick,
Yes.
right?
I do that. I make every hour. I tell
I see.
you hungry, I make food for them.
So do you love children? Do you love baby and children?
Yeah, I love the baby, sir, like for my own baby.
You love the baby very much, huh? But to do a job well, you must love, and you must have the love. So you must be able to love the baby, and later on this baby will be a child. So you must be able to love them. Can you do it?
Yes, I love after baby because I'm not feel homesick.
I see. So now the question is homesick. Do you think you feel homesick when you come here to work?
No, for me now, not because I'm how many country and work. My heart is too much hard now.
I see. Okay, I have got actually many employers here. Most of
Yes.
them, they are looking for somebody to look after the baby or the children. Okay, generally
Yes.
there is one who wants you to be a nanny to look after the baby who is going to be born in April. And you said you can do it, right? Okay, and there's another employer. this employer, okay, the first one is also a Chinese. The second one,
Thank you, sir.
the second one is also a Chinese, and this
Yes.
family has got one child. Okay, that is.
But I want, sir, I want only one child to give with me.
No, there are two. In this family, there are two. One is I can say is a child already. It's about
One only, sir, you give with me, please. One child only.
no. Sometimes, if you were to have want to have one child, then probably I have to wait. But I'll give you the choice. I've got many employers here. The first one is going to have one baby only, but going to born in April. That they have one child.
Okay.
Okay, and this family they have got a big house, and they have got two maids in the house.
Yes.
Okay, there's the one family, and they want you to be a nanny, to be responsible for the baby, to look after the baby, maybe independently by yourself. Do you think you can do the job?
Okay. I do that, sir. I do.
Okay. Now I got another family, also a Chinese. This one got two children. One is maybe around 18 months old, if at
Yes.
all, you know, you are going to be
One only
pregnant.
child, that, sir. One only.
No, there are two. One is 4 years old. One is about 1.5 years old. 4 years old and 1.5 years old. There are 4 persons in the house. The sir, the mom,
yes.
and the 2 children.
Yes, 2 children and 4 person only. The madam and boss and 2 children.
Yes, the madam and sir, they are working. So the
Yes,
2
yes.
children, you have to look after them properly. One is 4 years old. One is
Yes.
about 1.5 years old.
Yes.
Do you think also you can work for this family? And this
I do,
and
I
this
do everything that, sir. I can handle.
okay, this family, the house is just a reasonable house, a small house. And what you need to do is to look after the children properly. When the children sleep, then you can do the housework. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Do you think you can do this job?
I do that, sir, because that for me, I'm working and I love care children.
You can because this one has got 2 children. Okay, and now I've got another family. This family is an Indian. They are from India. Okay, they are
Yes, sir.
expatriates.
How
Okay,
many children have?
this one only got one child. The child is maybe about 8 months old.
For me, sir, I like that. One only child, the in
Okay,
child.
there are only 3 persons in the house. The sir, mom, and the child. The child is 8 months old. Is still a baby, and
Sir,
the sir will be working. The mom sometimes will be working. So sometimes you will be alone in the house to help the family with the child. And they are staying in a condominium. Do you think that you can work for this family?
I like that, sir. I like that.
You like that?
For me, sir, yes, I like that. The aged person, one only children. Please give me that, sir, the employer. Please.
Okay. I think they will like to have you because they want somebody maybe around 35 to 40 years old. So you are 35 years old, right?
I like the Indian people, that, sir.
Okay.
Because
But the thing is, this family is a vegetarian. They don't eat meat, you see. Do you think you can?
for that food, sir,
The food, they are vegetarian.
I can handle that, sir, because for me, I'm vegetarian also.
Or you like to eat vegetarian?
Yes.
Okay. So it fits well. You are also like the vegetarian food. And also they got one child that will be about 8 months old. The child. You think you can handle 8 months old child?
Yes, sir, you give with me the Indian people, I like that.
You like that, okay. And they're staying in a condominium. You still have to do some household work, lah. The house is quite small.
Yes.
We only 3 rooms. It's a condominium. It's quite a small house, lah. But you'll be having your own room, lah. Because
Oh,
they
I
have
like that.
and
Sir, for me, I like that.
okay, they are vegetarian, and mainly
Yes.
you have to look after the child very well. Okay.
Yeah.
The child.
I do that, sir. I do that.
The child is still a baby now, and you have to
Yes.
make sure that you are responsible, take care of the child, love the child, and make sure that the child is properly looked after. Can you?
Yes. Yes,
Can,
sir, I can do that.
and you will have
Sir, you
to.
give it me the employer that Indian people,
Okay.
people, I like that family.
Okay, then you have to also assist in the cooking. They will teach you, okay? They will
Okay,
teach
sir,
you
okay, okay.
cooking, and you have to do ironing and some housework.
Okay, I do that.
You can, okay. There's
Okay.
there's also another family with 6 person, and this.
Sir, I like, no, I already finished. I like the Indian people, please. Only one children like that.
You like one children
Yeah,
one.
Indian
Okay.
people only I like.
Oh, you like to work for this Indian expatriate,
Yes, sir. Enough
Okay.
na for me that, sir, please.
Okay, now I'm going to show this interview to him, okay? But
Okay, okay.
just in case he don't like you, I
Oh,
will put
wait.
you to this Chinese family with 1 baby. Is that okay? Or
Okay.
another Chinese family with 2 child, because I have got so many employers here, so you don't have to worry. You are sure to get an employer. But the only thing
Okay,
is,
sir.
you must be happy working for that family. I want you to be happy. I want the family to be happy, so that can work
Thank you,
together.
sir. I like that.
So the
Okay.
first choice, you said you want to work for the family with 1 child.
Yeah,
The
the Indian people.
the second choice, can you work as a nanny?
Wow, no, I don't want that because I try all that, sir. The whole many people.
Okay, you
It was
are
hard.
okay. You are not going to take that as a choice. The second choice, can you work for the family with 2 children? One is 4 years old. One is 1.5 years old. So now the
It's
first
okay.
choice and second
The-
choice. Okay.
Okay, pero the first choice, sir, the Indian people. Only
Okay,
one
I will give you that as the first choice. Okay, and
Yes.
once they're okay, I will also ask them to call you. They will also interview you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now, other than Tagalog and English, can you speak any other languages?
Arabic and English.
Oh, I see. You can speak Arabic. Now, you say you like cooking. What type of food do you know how to cook?
Arabic food.
Oh, you know how to cook Arabic food.
I make also Chinese food little bit because I work in Hong Kong also.
Oh, you know how to cook Chinese food.
I remember that. I remember I make food Chinese.
Oh, what type of Chinese food you know how to cook?
Filipino food.
Filipino food you know. What about Chinese food?
I make also Chinese food, Arabic food.
So Chinese food, what are the food you know how to cook? What food? Name me the food.
Chinese food, I only steam the fish, vegetables. I do
Okay.
that.
These are all the simple Chinese food lah. And the Arabic
Yes.
food Arabic food you know how to cook lah. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say when you come here, are you willing to work without all of this?
I'm willing to work. Only
Okay,
for the Indian people, I'm willing to work for them. I like that.
I see. You are willing to work for the one with the 3 person in the family lah, with one
Yes.
baby
Because-
with 8 months old. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I will give
Sir, I
the
try
video
all the
as
family.
the first choice. Okay, I will give you as the first choice. Okay, so you're willing to
Yes.
work without off
Thank you.
days. Okay, yes. Now the handphone. You are allowed to bring in the handphone, but when you come here, we will not allow you to handle the handphone. Can you agree to it?
To food?
No, the handphone. You can call back the handphone anytime you want. The handphone, the employer will give it to you. Anytime you want to call, you can make the call. Even one day
No
you want to call 1 time, two times. 1 month you want to call 3 times, 4 times. That's up to you. But you have to pay for your own calls. But the employer won't want you to hold on to the phone because they are worried where you're going to call, whom you're going to contact. And also, the phone sometimes somebody might call you whom you don't know and you will get cheated. So that is worrying of me also as an agency. We have a lot of experiences. Is that okay with you?
It's okay for me, sir.
But anytime you call back to your children, to your husband, one day you want to call back once, or 1 month you want to call back 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, we will allow you to call. But don't call back too many times. You're wasting a lot of your money. One month you call 3 times, 4 times, I think that's more than enough.
Enough na for me, sir.
Is that okay? You send money back, you call back. Okay? Then sometimes when you think that you miss your children, you call back. You miss your husband, you call back.
Okay.
Is that okay? Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Now, do you think that you can work here for at least to finish your contract?
Yeah, I want to finish contract that, sir.
Sure, you can finish your contract here.
I will finish contract that, sir.
I
Now,
see.
employer is good.
So
Means,
you know that the contract is minimum is 2 years, and you have to finish your
Yes.
contract. So can you actually
Yes.
let me know that you can finish your contract? Can you promise me that you'll finish your contract?
I already finished my contract, sir, in Oman. Only the Hong Kong I'm not finished already because my kid is sick.
I see your kid is sick. Okay, you actually work there
Yes.
1 over year. Okay, and
Yes.
Oman you finish. Okay, and Saudi, what was the job? Saudi Arabia, you actually worked there for how long?
When, sir,
Saudi.
in Riyadh, sir?
Yeah, Riyadh, yeah.
Riyadh, sir, I can only the old woman.
Oh, you look after
Old
the
woman.
old woman. And how old was
The
she?
one. She's 87 years old.
87. Can she walk?
She's sick, no. Only
Oh.
always I make wheelchair for her.
I see. So you have the experience of looking after baby, children, and also looking after
Old woman.
people who are invalid. That means you are a caregiver when you are in Saudi
Yes.
Arabia. Am I right?
I work the old woman, sir. I take shower.
I
She
see.
up pupo, I clean for her. I give pampers.
I see. Okay.
make food.
Okay. Do you still like to do that job? I have got also employers looking for caregivers.
The old woman, sir. I have only one.
Yeah.
Only one.
No, there will be, of course, the sir, the mom, and 4 person in the house. I also have. But your
No.
but your preference is to look after the baby, right?
I like the Indian people, sir, because one only children.
Okay. So in Saudi, your experience is as a
Old woman, I care.
as a caregiver. Okay. Now, is there anything you want to ask me?
I asked her, you give with me the people is good and
Oh, don't worry. That one I will make sure that they will be good employers. That means they will give you enough food, enough of rest, and of course your salary, whatever is
like
they
the
promise will give it to you. But you also must be good. Can you
Yes,
also
I
promise
do
me that you are
everything.
good?
I like that her good employee.
Because
I
why?
like that.
You cannot expect the employer to be good when you are not good. I
Yeah,
cannot be
the
good to you
employer
if you are not
is
good.
I make good
You don't want to
also.
work, you
I
make
don't
problem,
hard
you are lazy. How can I be good? Of course you work hard, you are good, you are honest. Of course I will be good to you because I want you to help me in my work. I employ you, I pay so much of money, I bring you here. Of course I will be good to you if you are helpful to me. So both sides must be able to work together. Am I right?
I do everything, sir. I make my work is good.
Ah.
I care the baby. Or as is one food is like this, I make food for them. I do it. I do
Okay,
it.
so you will be able to look after the baby well, okay. Now let's say if the house has a pet dog, do you think you can look after the pet?
The pet? I
Yeah.
not try that.
Because why? So far you've been working in the Muslim country and in Hong Kong where they cannot actually have a
Yes.
pet because the house is so small. But
Yes,
what
I'm
about
not
in
trying that, sir.
what about in the Philippines? Do you have a pet?
No, no.
You don't have.
I afraid.
But okay,
Don't have.
the Indian family they don't have a pet. Okay,
Yeah, I do that.
The Chinese family,
I have that, sir. I know.
the Chinese family they have a small little pet. They need you to feed the pet only. Just put the food.
Yes.
I think that one is not difficult. I'm sure you can do lah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, please, the Indian people you give with me, I
Okay.
try the one only children.
Okay.
Only 3
Okay. Okay. Do you like to cook actually?
Yes, I like.
Yes. Okay. So there are few type of food you can cook. The Arabic food, Filipino food, and some Chinese food.
Yes.
Am I right?
Arabic food.
Arabic food.
I make that.
Okay. Can you do some hand washing of clothing? Let's say the employer they got some very expensive clothing, this and that. Ask you to do hand wash. Can you do it?
I do it, sir. I do.
Okay, so the household work, I'm sure you can do it, like cleaning the house,
Yes, yes. I do
sweeping,
it that.
mopping, and keeping the bathroom clean, doing up the
Yes.
beds. All this can you do?
I do it that, sir, because I
You can,
experience all
okay.
that.
I'm sure you have the experience in all this. Now, if
Yes.
the family is very small, sometimes the sir, mom working, you are alone in the house with the baby. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
It's no problem for me that I have baby. No problem.
No
sir.
problem, so you are okay to be independent in the house, look after the baby.
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Are you afraid of height? Let's say sometimes the fan is a bit high, you need a small ladder
No.
or no, you
No,
can do
sir.
you can do it.
I tried that in Hong Kong. I tried in
I
Hong Kong
see.
because
Okay.
the house of my employer is 76th floor.
Oh, I see. So
Yes.
you are not scared of height,
I'm not.
I see. Can you eat vegetarian food?
Yeah, I eat also, sir.
Yes, Do you know how to use all the electrical appliances normally found in the house, like washing machine, rice cooker, vacuum cleaner, microwave, oven?
Yes,
Can you?
I do that. Pero before I make sure that I make follow also the instruction before I
Oh
use.
yeah, of course they will teach you because each of these machines are
Yes.
different.
And
They will teach you.
the different other
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
settings.
I know what you mean. At least I think you are very intelligent because you actually, uh, give me the idea that you need to actually know or learn from the
Yes.
employer. You just cannot operate by yourself
Yes.
because each
Because I
machine are
don't want
differently.
broken the things, sir.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I
Because
know that.
for me, I can handle, make
Yes,
sure.
that
Good.
that shows that you are very intelligent actually. Even without
Yes.
me telling you, actually you can do it. Now, if I'm the employer here, I want you to tell
Yes.
me what are the things that I can find in you to make me employ you. Can you let me know?
You my employer, sir?
Let's say now I'm your employer. I'm
I give
intermediate.
I give the loyalty. I'm hardworking,
Yeah.
honesty, and
Uh-huh.
hardworking, sir. I do that.
You're hardworking, loyal and honest.
That's it. Honesty.
Okay, hardworking and honesty, loyalty, of course, is very important. Huh? Because loyalty means in the sense that you will not argue with your employer, you will take instruction from your employer, and
Yes, I
you will.
understand the instruction for them. I do everything. I make sure, and I'm good. I'm good to make that work.
Okay. So you are actually assuring me that you will do your job properly, and also you
Yes.
will work hard, and you can do the job all by yourself. No need for the employer to tell you every time the employer wants you to do something has to be told over and over again. So I don't want that to happen. You must be able to do yourself. You see the place dirty, you clean it. You see
For
that.
me, sir. Yes, for me, sir. I do. The employer is not me. You do that. You do that. For me, sir, I do that. I already finished. I do that because for me, sir, I experience all the how many country I make work, all that household. I know for me to clean everything.
I see.
My employer not tell Mercy, you clean that. Ready, I'll finish clean.
Okay. So in other words, you are independent to be able to
Yes.
do your job. No need for people to tell you always. But of course, the first time they will teach you like washing machine. All
Yes.
you have to learn from them. But after that, I think you should be able to
To make
do it all by yourself. Can you actually
Yes, sir.
do the work all by yourself? No need for the employer every time have to instruct you. Is that okay?
No, sir. No, sir. Like this, sir. The employer is still with me. You meet that, like that. I meet the instruction first before I meet that.
Of course.
If you don't want to make that,
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
want make problem.
Of course, they will actually give you all the instruction. They will teach you.
Yes.
But later on, for simple job like cleanliness, and also
I do that, sir. I
you
do
will
that alone.
you do that alone. Oh, that's very good. So, you must
Yes.
be able to also work independently without much of a problem
Yes,
from the
sir. Yes,
employer.
sir.
Can okay. So, is there any question that you want to ask me?
For me, sir, I can ask you make the employer that can John.
Okay.
I like that, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now actually the salary will pay you USD 400 at the moment.
How much the salary, sir?
Okay.
I forget. I asked you.
Okay. Now I'm telling you, the salary actually is USD 400. At the moment,
Yes.
in peso is about 19,000 peso. Is that okay?
How much, sir? In the
In Malaysian ringgit
400 US dollar.
is I better I tell you in peso actually because it's easier for you to understand. It's about 19,000 peso.
10,000 peso? Only
No,
like that?
no,
In
19,
peso?
19. Not,
19?
yes.
You asked 10,000, 19. Okay, I see.
No, it's not 10,000. How can it be 10,000? In 10,000, maybe Saudi Arabia, they will pay you 10,000, but not here. Here,
19, 19.
yes, yes. But sometimes it could be a bit less, it could be a bit more because of the fluctuation of the currency exchange.
Yes.
I think you can.
Because they change for the dollar.
You can understand that because the dollars go up and down. So generally it's about 19,000, not 10. 10,000, nobody wants to work.
Yes. Sir,
Okay.
don't forget the ancient family only with me.
Okay. So you are clear. I will ask the Indian family and they will call you and they will interview you. Can you please also answer them nicely, properly, clearly so that they will
Yes,
take you?
sir. The agency only the follow up with me, sir.
I will send this interview to them.
Today or tomorrow?
I'll try and send it by today or tomorrow. Is that okay?
Okay.